Hello everybody, welcome back. Hopefully you're all having a nice day. Today, we're gonna be making some cupcakes. Not really cupcakes because we're gonna be using the batter to make a little cake. But yeah, let's just see how this goes. I don't have a mixing bowl, so let me just move the camera. We're gonna be using a very dirty looking pot. That's okay. We're gonna be using 2 cups. We're gonna be using the instructions. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. First of all, we're gonna have to rip into the bag. Here it is. We're gonna get our scissors. We're gonna cut open a bag at the corner. And then after that, we just fill up our pot with it. All right, now that we have that, we're gonna use our fork, just sift through our batter, just getting all that chunks out. Now, this is actually not my first time making cake batter or cakes, so this is gonna be fun. We're gonna get our 1 egg. We're gonna crack that into our batter. Go. Then after that, we're gonna get our 1/3 cups of milk. So let's just get our milk and just fill it up. Once we got our milk ready, we're just gonna pour it into our batter and start mixing. There we go. Now let's just start mixing until it gets thick and creamy. Pause. And then we'll put it into the oven. And then we'll make another batch. Combine those together, and then we'll put that into the oven. Oh, I already know this is gonna take a long time. So let's just speed it up. By the way, the reason I'm using a fork is because I don't have a whisk to whisk around the, we'll just call it cake batter. So I feel like the second best option I have is a fork, you know? It has little ridges so it can go through the fork and it can mix well. So yeah. Halfway done, so let's just keep mixing until it's done. And boom! Now that we have our batter all mixed and ready, we're gonna pour it into our little pan. But first, we need to get our olive oil so we can like grease up our pan so nothing sticks to it. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it and we'll grease up this pan. Now that we have our olive oil, we're just gonna grease our pan. So that nothing sticks. And then we're gonna pour out our first batter. Do not throw any of the stuff on the fork away. You can actually just get, your thumb and just hit it off into your batter so you can just have more. Now we're just gonna put our fork over there for now, and we'll use it when we need it again, when we make our other batter. So now that we have this all prepared, let's just put this all in our pan. You know what, actually we're gonna need that fork, so let's get that all in our pan. And we'll see how this turns out. All right, now that our pan is all clean, we're gonna get it prepared for the next batch of batter. And yeah, we'll get this all ready and we'll put it in the oven. All right, now that we got our pot all clean, we're gonna get prepared for our second batch of dough, I should call it at least. So we're gonna get our second box of cupcake batter, or cake batter as we can call it because we're making a cake. And like I said, cut off the top at the corner. Now you can cut it from this way or any way you want. I just cut it from the corner. So that's how I just like cutting it. I feel like it gets it out more. And just put that all into our pot. This one is gonna have to like mix pretty well. This one's a little bit more chunkier than our last batch. Our last batch of mix. So now that we got our clean fork, we're just gonna take out the chunks from our mix. We're gonna add our egg. And now that we have our egg and batter in there, we're now gonna add our milk. And then we'll just mix it up again. Like I said, mix until nice and soft looking, and until it becomes sort of a chunky dough, like feel, I guess. Sort of like this. Kind of chunky. Also, what you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna scrape from the sides too and add to the middle. Just think about that, you're gonna have to wanna scrape from the sides and add to the middle, so you can get all that extra batter from the sides into your dough, so you don't have any extra batter just laying around in your dough, because that dough doesn't cook while in the oven. So you're gonna want to just stir it up a little. Then you're gonna want to get your fork or your whisk. You want to scrape from the sides and add to the middle. Scrape from the sides and add to the middle. Now that we have all that ready, I'm just gonna take off all the excess dough and put that back into our pan. And then we're going to get our spatula, I guess you can call it. Sorry if I got you guys mad. We're gonna get our extra dough and we're gonna put all of that into our pan. And then once we have all this in our pan, we're gonna cook at 400 degrees for, I'm guessing, 10 minutes. I still have to check the instructions, so I know it's 400 degrees, but I have no idea how long. Maybe 10 minutes. That's most batter for a safe cooking process, is what I'm guessing. But we're gonna have to check right now. All right, so now that we have all that into our pan, we're going to just even all the dough out so that we have an even bake, and we'll set that in the oven for 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. And we'll see how this turns out. Once all this is gonna be baked, we have our frosting, but we don't have our sprinkles or hundreds of thousands. So sadly, we cannot add sprinkles to this, but we definitely can add some, I think, what's it called again? Just forgot what it's called. But we can add our frosting onto it. Oh, you can't lick that, you can't lick that, cat. You can't lick that. So, our cat just started licking out of the bowl that we used the dough for. Can't eat that because it's raw eggs, raw flour, I'm pretty sure. The milk is okay, but, well, they can't really drink milk because they're lactose intolerant. Still not a good thing, but just so you know, he stopped licking it. He got just a tiny bit, so actually I'm gonna get him down. I'm gonna keep licking it. Oh, you're heavy. Here he is. You're gonna have to go down. Now that the cat's down, by the way, he didn't eat a lot. He took like 1 or 2 little licks. and I'll probably go check on him right now after the video, just to make sure he's okay. But now that we have our dough evenly spread, I'm gonna get just the excess dough and just add it on the top. And then after this, I'm pretty sure we should be okay to bake. Let's just preheat the oven for 5 minutes at 400 degrees. Boom. Now that we have our oven ready, just gonna even it out a little, shaking it up. And boom, now that we have all our dough or batter ready, we'll wait for our oven to preheat at 400, and we'll pop this baby in the oven for 15 minutes. And then we'll have hopefully a delicious looking and tasting cake. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when it's done cooking. All right, everybody, we got our cake out of the oven. It actually came out pretty good, pretty good looking for being cupcake batter, you know. I'm just gonna cut a slice for my mom, because she can't have anything too sweet. So I'm just gonna cut a slice for her. All right, now that I gave a piece of cake to my mom, she said it was pretty good. We're gonna use our whipped cream or whatever, I don't know. But we're gonna use our whipped cream stuff. We're gonna get a bit of it. We're gonna put it on the top layer of our cake. And from there, we're just gonna spread it until it becomes evenly smooth, nice texture, and delicious looking. Here's for the special part. For it to be a holiday cake, can't miss out on the candy canes or the mints. So we're just gonna sprinkle some of that on top until we have pretty good amount, and then yeah, we'll show you guys the finished result. There we go, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll try it out. I'll let you guys know how it is in the next video. And yeah, peace, y'all. Have a great day. Have a great night. I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.